So Merry Christmas to all of you ladies here. Thank you for coming. No problem. Anyway, so I noticed there's been a lot of improvements in the past year. I mean, despite the business and sales with your fashion shows, everything turned out fantastic. Noticed. The last time I had the fashion show, I never mentioned it actually. That was an incident that went down, and it ended pretty abruptly in a disaster. Most people trying to protest or something, whatever. But now this year was a little bit different from yours. Everything was fantastically beautiful. But anyway, so I wanted to ask you, how was the designing business in LA, Miss Shondell? Hold up, cut. Hold on. Your voice is low again.
Yeah, you gotta speak into the mic.
It's going very lovely.
That's good. Very glad to hear that. So I'm guessing so far everything has been improved, right?
Yes, it has.
That's very good. Very good. I'm really glad. I'm just really glad that everything came along before the holidays started. So. Oh, by the way, I got you all the present. We'll get it real quick. I'll actually hit him over here, so I mean, don't ask. That's something for you. Here you go, Miss Outlaw Savannah, for you. It's from me and GMSTX company, family. And before I give you your gift, Miss Shondell, but something I've been wanting to ask, and I gave it thought, but I'm not expecting it. I gotta say, the hanging out and date was incredible. I mean, I'm not gonna forget the first day. Okay, when you came into the studio and we're recording with Dre, and then I don't know. No, actually, we were recording stuff, but I was actually handling the arrangements for Revelations Arise for their Dallas concert, which is at the AT&T Stadium. Like I said, it was a big improvement. It was a big surprise for us. We weren't expecting so much profit that they made, which is almost 100 million bucks, which was pretty good amount. Pretty good amount. But I gotta say, that night when we were at the show, I mean, besides the lineup and everything, and that was like the best date I've actually ever had for the first time. I mean, despite me getting a little tipsy down after the show, it was. I'm not gonna forget that. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's never actually happened. Okay, that's never happened. So, like father, like son. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit different, but but anyway, what I wanted to say is that I love you. You're intelligent, smart, and loving, caring woman.
Well, thank you.
And this is for you.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Alexia,
I love it.
will you marry me?
Yes, I'll marry you.
Cut, hold on. My God, that started talking. Oh my God. Alexa, stop. Chinga su madre. I was not expecting. Oh, because I said the name Alexa. Okay, let
Sis,
me
if you
let me
can,
unplug.
just a little
Let
speaking
me
to the mic.
let me unplug that thing.
Oh, is it too low? Is it better?
No, because
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah, that's better.
When I said
Alright, I probably
Alexia,
have it up here.
it responds. I'm like, well, shit, I didn't ask you. Okay, here we go. Let me try it again. All right, in 3, 2, 1, where I left off. Okay. Even after you said thank you. All right, action. There's something I wanted to ask you, and here's your gift.
Wow, that is so beautiful. I love it.
Alexia, something I wanted to ask you.
Yes. Yes, what is that?
Will you marry me?
Yes, I'll marry you.
Oh shit, I wasn't expecting that kind of response. Alright, alrighty then.
And I wasn't really expecting the ring, to be honest.
Well, I kind of... Okay, let me tell you where I got it. So we were in... When I flew you in Savannah to Dallas, I went to the Dallas Galleria there, and, you know, the stadium was in Arlington. And, I had one of my assistants, Ricardo, he went out there. He went and did. I told him, "Can you get this ring?" And it was actually on. It was actually online, and it's actually worth $10,000. That's how much it was worth.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how hardworking businessman was. But I mean, it was last minute, so I was gonna do it before the show. I was like, no, I'd rather not. Let me wait, because I didn't want to ruin the whole entire night for Emeritus, because I mean, it was their. Well, I'm not saying, you know, like I told you, it's not the first time they were performing in stadiums, because, you know, when I told you, when was it, back at the, we're at Miss Nikita Alba's office, which is now Savannah's office. We were
Mm-hmm.
talking about the, where I was getting you guys tickets for the concert. I mean, that was not the only
Yes.
stadium tour they had. They did like a mini stadium tour, because they couldn't do the whole entire thing because, you know, due to the pandemic.
Yes.
So I'm surprised what the outcome was. So Emeritus told me, he's like, Mike, don't do it yet. Why don't you do it on Christmas Day? Because I think she'll actually be more, she'll get more of a shock.
Yes. And I was in shock.
I never made you this happy. You know what? No, let me ask you a question. No other guys never made you this
Yes.
happy, right?
No. No one ever made me as happy as you have.
Go ahead. I'm glad you love the ring.
Yes. I love you.
I love you too.
Mhm.
I love you more from the heaven and back.
Okay, you win. I'm not fighting.
Okay, yeah, I win. Yep. Well, I was gonna let you win, but that's all good. No worries. There's no competition or anything, but yeah. All right, I'll take the winning this time. You take the win next round, so that'll be even better.
Okay, baby.
But speaking of Christmas, I never told you guys the story about Emeritus's life. Well, he's finally, you know, he lost his father from Parkinson's. It was due from what happened in the war. So, his Christmas was very was different. His father died 2 days after Christmas. It was a big shock for me and my father when we found it out that his father passed away. And what made the change was, I called him earlier, and before you guys came, he sounded all happy. I asked him, like, you alright? You alright, dude? And he's like, he just told me, No, he's like, Junior, I have never been this happy in a long time. He told me he's had the best Christmas he's actually ever have since 2016. But he said he finally found closure. He didn't cry once. He didn't feel no sadness or nothing. He said he felt more at peace when he came out of church than today. And I told him, I'm really proud of you that you found that the music was getting you to where you needed to go and everything. But now he's happy. Despite, him, well, I mean, he was married, but that's why passed away for the holidays. But he told me he can finally, this may sound kind of weird to you ladies. He told me when he was watching, he never watched much of the movie called Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Because it had a scene. He explained it to me, and I saw where it was coming from. He said he felt kind of sad at the end of the movie, since his 4th anniversary came, and I didn't want to question him about what made him break down so bad. But he finally told me, he said that it's just, he just couldn't handle it. It was too much, he said it was too much pressure, it was too much, let's just say it was painful for him. But now, today, he's finally celebrating. I told him I'll visit him tomorrow after Christmas, so, because I told him he wanted me to come over. I was like, no, just you just go and have fun. It's your day. You deserve to be happy.
Yes.
It's remarkable, but says he's excited for the new album to come out. That's in 2022, but he says the only problem that he mentioned, because he did ask me this question, is the pandemic going to end? But I did answer him saying, well, since now we got Omicron, I call it Abercrombie. Don't ask why I call it that. This is pretty much the best Christmas I ever had. Oh, I hope the dog didn't scare you. What's his name? Chop?
Oh no. I love animal stuff.
Me too. If he's kind of acting kind of weird, I'm gonna give you a heads up what happened. No offense to Franklin's friend, Lamar. Es un pendejo. Which means he's an idiot in Spanish. But I'm gonna tell you why I said he's pendejo, because this is what happened. Apparently, Franklin told me when I was hanging out with Franklin, he came up and then all of a sudden the dog was like acting all whiny and he was like, he was laying there all like with his tongue sticking out, all happy, smiling. I was like, what the hell's wrong with that? I even asked him, what's wrong with that dog? He's like, he stole my stash. And I'm like, why the hell would he eat your stash for? I mean, I'm like, shit, I gotten high before, but not like that. I never seen a dog, or maybe a cow or something that actually got real high, but damn. I joked it with Lamar and I said, hey, why don't you just get a billy goat and have him smoke with it, and maybe he'll actually get his paw, and then all of a sudden he'll fart out his ass. See how high he gets. See. No, but he's okay. The dog didn't die. No. I found him on the bed. He was just there, on the couch. He's snoring his head off, and he's like all happy.
Mm.
Oh yeah, he's okay.
That's good.
Yeah. I even told him take him to the vet, but no, he's fine. He made it through. But he's a good dog. He's a good dog. Good for security. Oh man. I'm just waiting for this year to end. Finally.
Yeah.
I do have some good news. Krastenberg is planning to make a visit here in LA. He said he heard of you, but he said he never. He said the last time he heard you were in town visiting was I don't know, something that happened a long time ago. But he's never had the pleasure of introducing himself. But you know, like I told you, he owns Von Krastenberg Hotels, which is the resort and spa. Mostly here in LA and then parts of Texas, bigger cities like Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, one of those, including the Rio Grande Valley itself on South Padre Island. He has a hotel there. It's like really fancy, which we co-own it as well, co-owners of it. I had to take you there. It's really nice. That's a good vacation place. But yeah. But anyway. Well, anyway, oh, I forgot to ask you. I never bother asking you this question. Maybe you already. It's too late to ask, but might as well. Did your furniture finally came?
Yes, it did.
I guess my call finally worked. Alright. Sure.
Well, I don't mean to interrupt this conversation, but I have to step to my office. I will see you later on today to talk business.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Don't get too old or high when you walk out. Oh, shit. That was a joke, ma'am. That was a joke.
Sure was.
Ah! Ha ha. Damn it. You hit like a man. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord. This chick. I thought she's... Yep, just like her mother. Same way.
Well, hello. Thank you for coming. I understand there's some business that we discussed that you want to talk about.
Yes.
What would that entail?
Well, I'm not sure, but I mean, this is just from my point of view. I'm sure, has your mother, I mentioned it the other night on Christmas Day, have you heard of Jeremy von Krastenberg?
Can't say that I have.
Okay, he's the owner of all the hotels, not just here in Los Angeles, but in some parts of Texas, bigger cities. I mean, including the Rio Grande Valley itself, the U.S. and Mexico border. He actually owns at least over 100 hotels in the United States, and there's at least over 200 hotels in 15 different countries, including in Dubai and the United Arab Emirates. We're affiliated with his work as well, since we own a hotel out here called the Viceroy, including the Mile High Club that's under construction. At the moment, it's still being constructed. I hope they'll be finished pretty soon in the next coming years. I mean, due to the pandemic slowing down our project. But my question on the proposition is, have you ever handled this kind of business before?
Well, like I've told you before, I have a bachelor's degree in business, so yes.
Okay. But have you ever handled like a hotel kind of, you know, what I just
I do
mentioned?
it all. I build them, I run them.
Perfect. Well, I mean, reason why I'm asking, I mean, I understand, I mean, since we're helping Von Krastenberg with a lot of stuff, and there's been, I got a call about an hour ago prior to this meeting. One of the Von Krastenberg hotels, it's not here actually. It was somewhere in, I think he said it was in New York, I believe. Somewhere in the New York City area. They said that was a security issue or something. I don't know what happened exactly, but there was like ill-tempered people, I guess. I don't know. They were trying to trash out the place. But I haven't talked to Von Krastenberg about this. But I was wondering if he agrees to it, would you actually be honored helping us run these businesses?
Well, if we go into business together, then yeah. I will be helping basically if you take up my offer.
I do have an offer, which is actually 65% of the share. And but the thing is, Von Krastenberg and I, since he's been very good friends with my father, my casino senior, and they've been working together ever since, you know, and started building businesses and all that. But by the 60%, the amount that's actually being, we're actually be paying like half of it. How is the amount of $85 million a year?
That'll be good, but my question is, are you taking me up on my offer and going into business with me?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
You are. You're going to go into business.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, the answer to your question, thank you for answering my question.
Oh
I'm
God, you're
going to
gonna bob
business
me
with me.
again. Please don't.
Follow me. We got paperwork to do. Let's go.
You're not gonna hit me again like you did the other night on Christmas Day, did you? Please
Just
tell me.
move your ass.
Alright. I'm moving. Good God. Well, that was a big wake-up call, but I guess not. Okay, I guess not.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
All right. Bringing over the paperwork to you. Have a seat. All right. Sign those. Sign the contract for me.
Alright.
Top and bottom. First and last name, initial there, and there, and so forth.
Okay. And initials right here, right? Okay. There we go.
Now, it doesn't tell you will be on a... This is just a test trial to see how you do running business with me for the first year. And if everything goes well, we'll sign a 10-year contract later down the line.
That'll be perfect. Alright, I'll sign that. Alright.
Okay. Is that all?
I think that's it.
Alright, cool. Alright, I'll take that. I'll go and give it to my secretary. You can go have a seat back in the meeting room and wait for me when I get back.
Alright, thank you. Oh goddamn. Jesus. Well, at least it's not like Lamar's shit anyway.
Run this up to the secretary board, please. Thank you.
I'm not high, because you're wondering. That was some good weed. Oh, you got a nice cleavage, by the way, and a nice ass. I can just tell right there. Oh, good God, help me. Look, I promise, I'm not high. Okay, don't laugh at me. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not really high.
Sir,
Oh yes.
please remain professional.
Sorry.
And thank you. Alright, on the other business. Now, is there any, since you're going into business with me, I'm assuming there's contracts as well for me to sign?
Yeah, I actually have one here, but it says I need to have a lawyer present, but I don't need to have that because it's perfectly legal for you to read this, so here you go.
Okay.
These are the business propositionals here. This is from the amount that was made during the pandemic from the beginning of 2020 from the to the third quarter of 2020 for the beginning of 2021. The marketing
There you go.
itself here. Oh, thank you. This next one here is the marketing itself has the status, which kind of went down a little bit, but now this is 2021 right here. It actually went up, which is a good thing. It was going up slowly, but due to the jumping charts on it.
Mm-hmm.
And here's another one, Miss Savannah. This is the real estate. This is our this is how much the profits are from right here. This is from the fiscal year that was made.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't include the Los Angeles, but this includes which includes Texas and Colorado and one of the other states as well. That we actually handle real estate. If we keep selling more of this, including this one here, I forgot to mention. This is one. We're actually owners of one of the shopping malls here. This is one of them. We're co-owners of the Houston Galleria, which is the mall there, one of the biggest malls there. This one here is Ingram Mall, which was fully renovated a couple of years ago, which my dad actually put all the profits in, and I helped asking the owners if we can help out, and it was a really good it was probably about maybe a $35 million transformation. And this one here is the River Center Mall, which is in San Antonio itself, in the middle of downtown Central, which is where the Marriott. This is here we actually help the Marriott Hotel, which is connected to the River Center Mall itself. This is the profits here, and this is the renovations, which includes the expansion and which was I got pictures right here if I can show you. This is one of them when we were doing the construction until we finally got the permits, because it used to be what was called used to be Dealers, and used to be some other store that was there before, and it was actually, the area was vacant, and my father wanted me to be in charge of the project, so I'm like, okay, I'll see what I can do. So what I did, the amount of the renovations, this is the part here, this is the picture. This is what it looked like before. It had you see the cranes here, and you notice how there's a church there. Yeah, it was actually built there a long time ago. I think it's by German settlers, I believe. I'm not sure who it was. The main owners, before we actually helped out, they wanted to try to pay off that church and tear it down so they can put the full expansion. And I told them, you're not tearing down the Catholic Church. I told them that. So there was a big argument, and I told him straight up, like, look, for us here at GMS6 Property Developments, we're not going to actually let you do that kind of stuff. And I'm going to tell you why, because you're not just only, I mean, not only you're tearing down the church, but you are destroying the faith of the people that go to church there. So I told him straight up, like, you know, if you don't like what I have to say, then you guys can just walk out, and I'll just build the whole entire, I'll just renovate the whole goddamn thing myself. So they kind of took my offer. I told them, look, I'll pay you guys this amount. I'll talk to my father and see what we can go from there. And apparently we actually, they agreed on it. They're like, okay, we'll leave the church alone. I was like, okay, good. You know, I mean, you gotta get dirty. You gotta get your hands dirty, you know, if you wanted to make this work. So once the renovations is done, it actually has Dave and Buster's. It has extra spaces as well, you know, for which is actually like wide enough for everyone to like easier access, including handicap accessible and everything, and which includes the river walk itself, which is really nice. I mean, one of these days you should go check it out. I mean, it's really badass. A lot of events there, including the lighting of the tree, and you can actually walk along that area there. So. But the profit here itself, like I said, it's really, really good. So with this amount, including the hotel here, it's not a Von Grassenberg, it's called the Marriott Hotel, since we're helping with them. So if we actually give you this amount here, this is the part where me and Ricardo and we're working on. So this is our profit range here. So the mall makes at least over $100 million a year, almost which is actually a really good profit. Plus the amount that's actually from the tenants, which includes Macy's and all the other major anchors that are there as well, including our restaurants, which is Dave and Buster's, including other ones, including the Italian grill place, and there's like a comedy club there as well, which is not too bad because the tourist attraction that's actually there, including the Alamo, which actually helps us profit the amount here, which appears to be the total amount of $250 million annually. So for you, for actually letting you be a part of it, like we said, you get 65%, but we're going to actually double it up to 70%, which I don't know if you're okay with that or not.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay. Because, I mean, you know, for us, I mean, my dad would always make the deal, but he did tell me, he's like, son, just make sure to give them an offer. Don't let them refuse it, but I mean, if they want to have a better business. And he's right about that. Like, just like the way you and I are doing it. I mean, you gave me your offer, I gave you mine. I gave you the percentage, what you'd be getting annually, which I raised it up a little bit more, so, which we finally came to an agreement. I mean, I admire your expertise. I admire your intelligence. How you explained about your whole entire family and how your business empire actually runs. I mean, just not here in LA, but also in New York City as well. That's where your mom actually handles her whole security detailing. Oh, I forgot this one. There's the insurance thing here. I might want to send this here, just in case if something were to happen. I'm not saying like something were to happen to your life. This is for if something were to happen to the hotel. If you can't get a hold of us or something or whatever, the best thing will be for you to make the decision on this. Just sign right here. Just your signature.
There you go.
All right, we're all set.
Also, yesterday when we were talking,
Yes.
forgot to tell you, the MC motherboard is here in Los Angeles, but their branch is out in New York as well. So, Thankfully, my father and his VP, which you already know I'm being married off to,
Right.
they're located here in Los Angeles. And so, he should be free on January 26th, him and his VP.
That's fine. I have an opening on that day, so I have no hang on, let me check my phone here. Let's see. Just to double check. Nope, you're in luck. Yep. I can put this right here, so I can put down the. All right, meeting with. Okay, got it. It's on the 26th, right?
Mhm.
Got it.
Now make sure you do not get mixed up with their names. Ryder Outlaw is my father. Jack Sandler's is the guy that I'm marrying, aka Viper.
Right.
So, so yeah, they will be free on January 26th because they have other business to take care of, running their MC.
Understandable.
But, word to the wise, never ask an MC never ask an MC president or other club members what they do in their MC. That is a big no-no, and it can get you killed.
I'm not the type of guy that asks questions about certain people's businesses. I mean, although my father was a gangster, we just don't do that.
No. Well, you need to understand, MCs are dangerous. You do not ask about MC's business. Not what they actually do inside the MC. They will not tell you that.
I'm perfectly aware of that. I mean, I'm not going to ask questions. I mean, it's really none of my business what they do. I mean, what they do is on their own time or whatever they have. It's in their circle, you know. I don't want to step in and just interfere because that's not me. I'm not. I mean, we're not the type. I mean, for the casino family, we're not the type of people that actually ask questions about MCs or other fams are like this. No, we're not like that.
Just know, if you go into business with me, you're going to them. So if you double cross them, there will be retaliation. But as long as you don't double cross them, they got you. And he'll tell you this himself as well.
That's understandable. I think we'll actually get on just fine.
Yeah. Other than that, huh?
No, sorry, I thought I dropped my phone there, but no, go ahead.
Okay. Well, if that's all, I guess you can get on with your day.
Alright, we'll do. I'm gonna buy I'm gonna buy Alexia something nice in a little while. I'm spoiling her, which is this is probably okay, normal, but yeah.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming by, Miss Savannah. I mean,
you're in my office.
well, I'm sorry. I smoked so much of that joint earlier. I don't know what you put in it, so I'm not really in my state of mind.
I should be thanking you for coming over.
Okay, well, thank you, Miss. It's so much.
Right at this point.
Right. Ow, shit, you just slammed me again. Okay, fine, thank you. I just woken up. Thank you. Thank you. Ow. Quick question. Do you have a dog? Sounds like a dog.
Let's see. Where's Cujo?
Cujo?
Oh, Cujo's not here. Wonder where he's at. He must be hiding.
Is he a guard dog by any chance?
Let's just say he's not friendly towards men.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's pretty protective of his owner, his human.
Don't worry.
It's understandable.
You're on the list. How are you?
Right this way.
All right.
Take it easy.
And here you are.
Thanks again, Miss Savannah.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you everyone.
Take care.
Very nice.
You too. I could be rich, rich, rich. Even be ow. I think next time I won't slap my nose right there. Damn. Well, that was good.
Get off your ass and work.